Good day, everyone. This is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it is Saturday, the 6th of August, 2022. And it is the weekly technical analysis for spot gold and dollar yen for the second week of August. Let's begin with spot gold, where it did attempt to push up higher right from the start of the week on the Tuesday before finding some interim resistance. It did climb up to test this previous swing low, and together with the daily 55 EMA there as well, was rejected on Tuesday and managed to find support again from the 38 pip retracement, then climb up higher on the Thursday before testing the previous trend line where it fell below from. It broke below that trend line, and now it has climbed back up to retest it, and falling lower on the Friday with the non-farm payroll report. US jobs created was higher than expected, much higher than expected, 528,000 versus 250,000. And unemployment figure was also slightly lower. So very strong jobs report, and this pushed the spot gold down, and the US dollar rallied and boosted up as well, which we will see later on when we take a look at the US dollar index. So now, is this the end of the retracement? Just falling short of hitting 1800, and along with the 62 pip retracement, so just spiking above the daily 55 EMA and pulling back down, and we'll see whether this is the end of retracement and whether the bearish continuation move will take over, which means it needs to break below the 1750 mark, and just above that the 38 pip retracement, and targeting the next pip before attempting to drive it lower towards 1700 again. So we'll see whether that scenario will play out, or if it's if the US dollar starts to falter, and this could be an opportunity for gold to break above 1800 and perhaps test the daily 200 EMA area. But at the moment, it's unlikely if the US dollar is gaining some strength again. Let's take a look on the weekly time frame, and it closed as a spinning top. So let's see if it's just a consolidation for this coming week, or whether it's going to start to break down. And on the 4-hour time frame, that was the initial move higher before the pullback or rejection in this previous swing low, and back into the 38 pip retracement and forming a nice double bottom to drive a rally to test the this previous trend line, and before falling back down on the Friday, but finding some support at the 4-hour 200 EMA. Let's take a look on this trend line from previous. It was a large symmetrical triangle that with the lower trend line, that was forming the support, and that's where it broke down. That was early in July, a month ago, breaking down, finding support on the weekly 200 EMA, and bouncing back up for the last couple of weeks. So let's see whether this week there's going to be a bearish continuation move. And with a number of US news coming up, second half of the week, and the key one will be the CPI data. See whether there's inflation is slowing down. All right, so let's take a look at the US dollar index and see how that has moved for last week in inverse correlation, whether it was inversely correlated with the spot gold. All right, and here's the DXY, where you'll see that it has found strong support from the daily 55 EMA and at the round figure of 105 as well. So that was our key support zone. It bounced off on Tuesday. Slight pullback on Thursday, but then pushed up again on the Friday with the strong US jobs report, and climbed back up to the 50-pip retracement area and just above the 106. Also, this is definitely a strong support zone. And this coming week, we'll see whether it's able to push up to test the 107 next resistance zone, along with the 38-pip retracement. And if it's able to break out higher, but for now, looks like it's managed to find support, so it's drifting higher in this slightly bullish channel. Okay, let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame to see the price action of for the dollar. From the start of the week, it dipped down to test this support zone, and from Tuesday rallied up, continued on Wednesday with the US ISM PMI, which was better than expected. Pull back on Thursday, but then a strong move back up on the Friday, non-farm payroll Friday. So it is finding some support and drifting higher. Let's see if can continue this coming week as well. Let's see if we can fit a bullish channel here. And let's now see if that's, yeah, now let's try to fit that. So there's going to be an interim support at the 106, and if it continues higher above, it's going to try to target 107 and above. Let's see if we extend this. Yes, this was also providing support from the previous trend line. Okay, Okay, so this coming week there's key news from the US with the CPI data on Wednesday. So that's going to be a major trigger for the dollar again. Right, but for now it seems to be drifting higher and targeting to 107 and attempting to break that if CPI news, a CPI figure comes out higher than expected again. And we'll see if the inflation is slowing down. Okay, so let's move back to the other major pairs. Let's move on to US dollar against Japanese yen. And with the US dollar finding support, that's also similar case for dollar yen, where it has bounced off it did spike lower through the 62 pip retracement below the 131, but managed to find strong support on Tuesday to climb back up into 133, and then continued higher on the Wednesday with the better than expected ISM services PMI as well. Pause on the Thursday, and then the breakthrough on the Friday with the jobs report back into 135.00, right into the resistance zone again. So we'll see if this will continue this coming week, whether it will just continue to trend up to test the next resistance zone at 137 area and above the 21 pip retracement. On the weekly time frame, you can see that it's a bullish hammer here formed, so there is likely to be bullish momentum to continue to drive it up higher. So this zone is going to be the next key resistance, 137 and the 21 pip retracement. It's the known support zone now, and it's sitting right at the interim resistance. Just closed at just closed 3 pips above the 135, so it's threatening to climb up higher. All right, we'll see which area will cause some resistance. There's definitely a resistance zone here with along with next level towards the 139. So that may falter around 139 as well. Just right there, just below the swing high, recent swing high. Okay. All right, so let's see how the US dollar index and US dollar pairs perform overall for next week with some key news towards the second half of the week. All right, so do check out my other videos on the other major pairs as well. Have a safe week and a good trading week, and cheers for now.